It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC West. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league. And we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
It really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2009, Matthew Stafford. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
From the shotgun, Smith. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On fourth down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. That one is good. And the Seahawks will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's
from the pistol, Smith. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their 2nd quarter. As his man Smith and Jigbo working across the field. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Here's Walker. A dive, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So, really solid drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And he'll be taken down.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things...
And he will dive into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense...
Smith to throw on 1st down. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. That is caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Mike, We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Over the middle, Smith and Jigbo with the grab. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Our throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, Gino. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this.
Gino now on 1st and 10. That's dropped off for Walker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now Smith. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, there's really two schools of thought, Mike. You have yourself the lead in the 4th quarter, and a lot of people just say, let's sit on it, let's play smart, just don't give anything to the opposing team to let themselves back in the game. Well, that's exactly what they almost did here. They put the ball in the air, tried to remain aggressive, and they're lucky it didn't come back to bite them. Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams. And this is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Gino. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. On first down, here's Geno to throw. Connecting with the tight end, that's Fant. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down. Geno to throw. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Smith. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, second and goal. They'll run with Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Throwing is Smith. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. It's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. To throw, it's Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
For the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They had to work for this one. All even to the 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.